Have you ever heard of a wicked mother-in-law who would bully, insult, frame and even burn her daughter-in-law? What she didn't know was that the young girl was a strategic genius, who would leave the entire family speechless. Sit back my loves and learn how to treat a wicked mother-in-law. Welcome to Zoe Folktales. See ya, this is the story of Amara. Amara was a good girl from a simple family. When she married Chike, she thought she had entered paradise. My sister, she was wrong. Chike's mother, Mama Nkechi, was a big woman. Rich, sophisticated, and with a heart as cold as freezer burn. From day one, Mama Nkechi made it clear, Amara was a gold digger from a poor background, not fit to carry her son's name. The woman's wickedness was not shouting no. It was quiet and constant. She would gift Amara expired canned food, calling it charity. Amara would look for her favorite sweater, only to find it missing. Mama Nkechi had thrown it away, claiming it was infested with moths. She constantly told Chike, "My son, see what you have married. A liability. When will you open your eyes?" Chike was a good man, but he was trapped. How do you fight your own mother? So he begged Amara to just be patient. But patience finished when, during a big family meeting, Mama Nkechi accidentally spilled a pot of hot soup on Amara's arm. And instead of apologizing, the woman looked at the whole family and said, "This girl is so clumsy. She cannot even avoid a simple pot." As Amara nursed her burns that night, something snapped. She said to herself, "This war has just begun. And I will win it." She realized tears were useless. Arguments were useless. She needed a new strategy. She needed evidence. Her first weapon. Her phone. She started secretly recording Mama Nkechi's insults whenever they were alone. And oh, the things that woman said. "Your family is nothing, you are a mistake, I will make my son leave you." It was all there. Amara was a smart girl, a tech whiz. She started digging into Mama Nkechi's famous business. And what she found was shocking. The great Mama Nkechi, the big businesswoman, was a massive fraud. Her wealth was built on tax evasion and fake documents. Amara didn't say a word. She kept collecting her evidence. Audio, documents, everything. Her file on Mama Nkechi was getting fat. Meanwhile, in public, Amara became the perfect daughter-in-law. She was sweet and respectful, and won over all of Mama Nkechi's friends. Mama Nkechi was confused. This girl was now making her look bad by being too good. Her anger was boiling over. Mama Nkechi decided to end it once and for all. She planned the ultimate disgrace. She would frame Amara for theft. She called a huge family meeting. Uncles, aunties, village elders, everyone was there. The atmosphere was tense. Then, she started crying. "My late husband's jewelry. The one thing I have to remember him by. It is gone." She pointed a trembling finger at Amara. You are the only stranger here. You have stolen from me in my own house." The family erupted. "Thief. We knew she was no good. Chike, divorce her now." Amara stood there, saying nothing. Chike looked heartbroken. "Amara, say something. Please tell me it's not true." Amara simply looked at him and smiled. Then Amara spoke, her voice clear and calm. "I have proof of who the real thief in this family is." The room went silent. She played the first recording. Mama Nkechi's voice filled the room, "I will make that pauper's life a living hell." She played another. "I will spill hot soup on her and say it was her fault." Gasps filled the room. People looked at Amara's bandaged arm. Mama Nkechi was shaking. Fake. It is all fake. But Amara was not done. "Let's talk about the real theft," she said. She handed documents to the elders. "This is how Mama Nkechi has been stealing from the government. Our family's wealth is built on fraud." The room was in an uproar. Tax evasion. Fraud. This was a bigger shame than any stolen jewelry. Then came the final blow. Amara looked at Mom Nkechi and said, "The jewelry is in the black safe in your bedroom. The combination is your birthday." They sent someone to check. Lo and behold, the jewelry was there. Exactly where Amara said it would be. Mom Nkechi was completely finished. Exposed as a liar, a fraud, and a wicked woman. Her reputation was shattered into pieces. Chike looked at his mother, and for the first time, he saw her clearly. The disgust in his eyes was the final nail in her coffin. The family elders, ashamed they had been fooled, asked her to leave the family house immediately. She had brought too much shame. Mom Nkechi was forced to move to a small flat in another state. The news of her disgrace followed her everywhere. The government opened an investigation into her business. The wealth she used to torment Amara started to vanish. Amara and Chike's marriage grew stronger. They built their own life, based on truth and respect, not fear and manipulation. Amara never gloated. She never said, "I told you so." Her victory was in her peace and a happy home. Sometimes, word would reach them about Mom Nkechi. How she was alone, how her friends had abandoned her. Amara just prayed for her. Chike's love and respect for his wife multiplied. He saw the strength it took for her to fight with intelligence, not anger. Amara used her experience to start an online community, advising other women facing similar troubles to be smart and strategic. She became a legend in her own right. Not as a victim, but as the woman who outsmarted the great Mom Nkechi with her own brain. The story spread. It became a lesson: never underestimate a quiet woman. She is usually the one plotting your downfall. As for Mom Nkechi, she learned the hard way that the greatest weapon is not money or noise, but a sharp mind and a patient heart. Amara and Chike lived a beautiful life, and when they had their own daughter, they named her Nkechonia, God's own thoughts. And they taught her that true strength lies in wisdom, and that no one, not even a wicked mother-in-law, can break a spirit that is built on truth. I truly appreciate each and every one of you for listening to this beautiful story. Please tap on the subscribe button for more Zoe African folktales.